Hello and welcome to Photon Studios. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has always dished out surprises and unexpected plot lines, and in this last episode, Granny's Gone Wild, they definitely did just that, including introducing a character that I found very interesting, a character that just might be Trixie's father. If you're new to the channel and love the splendor and art of stories as much as we do, then click that subscribe button and join our community. Trixie has always been a mystery to me. She can swing from grateful to vengeful in the time it takes to turn on a light bulb. But what if there was an explanation for this? What if all of this could be explained by her family life? But before we go into that, we need to see whether or not this stallion really could be Trixie's father. The first bit of evidence is that they both look extremely similar. They both have the same fur color, same mane color. He's also older than her, so that would put him in the right age group to be her father. And they both share the profession of magician, only he seems to have made it big, and that could explain Trixie's drive to become a magician and her extremely fragile ego. I think that Trixie's father made it big before she was even born, and so growing up, she would always admire her father and desire to be just like him. And so when she was old enough, she saved up some money, bought a cart, and headed out into Equestria. But there was one problem. Trixie, being the daughter of a highly prestigious magician, had a lot to live up to, and she couldn't think of anything she could do because all the spectacular tricks had already been done. There was nothing left for poor Trixie to do. And so in desperation to fulfill her dream, she started to lie about herself. She told ponies that she was something of a hero who had defeated Ursa Majors and performed spectacular feats of magic, and so her fame began to grow. But when she came to Ponyville, she was unfortunate enough to meet Snips and Snails, who are definitely not the sharpest tools in the shed, and they decided to put Trixie to the test. They awoke in Ursa Minor and expected Trixie to stop it. But when it comes down to it, Trixie was not powerful enough to stop something that big, and so Twilight stepped in and, using her magic, sent the Ursa Minor home. Afterwards, Trixie became a laughingstock, being teased and mocked for the lies she had told, and any dream she had of being like her father was out of reach. There was only one thing left for her to do, and that was to get revenge on Twilight by using the power of the Alicorn Amulet. But the Alicorn Amulet wasn't just a trinket to grant one powers. Given time, it would have driven her mad and devoured her soul. But luckily, Twilight and her friends managed to take the amulet from Trixie and break its hold on her mind. Now this is when things always got confusing for me, because after all of this happened, Trixie seemed really grateful to Twilight for what she had done for her, but then in season 6, she's back on track trying to hurt Twilight in any way she could, but now there might be a reason for this sudden dip back into her old habits. Maybe after her ordeal with the Alicorn Amulet, Trixie did what anyone does after a traumatic event and sought comfort, and for her, this comfort was her parents. And so she spent some time with her family, but while she was there, she was once again dazzled by her father's fame and talent and started to feel overshadowed once again. So she took her magic show back on the road to try and gain back the fame she so desired. But while in Ponyville, she ran into Twilight's apprentice, Starlight Glimmer, and very quickly fell back into her old ways of thinking. She devised a plan to perform a dangerous magic trick while hurting Twilight by becoming a better friend to Starlight than she was, but that didn't go well, as you might expect, and only through truly befriending Starlight and putting her past behind her was Trixie finally able to find peace. Even though she can still be a sassy little smart mouth. You see, if this famous unicorn was Trixie's father, then that would explain her drive to become powerful and why she always felt so threatened by Twilight, is because she had been overshadowed her whole life and wasn't going to let anyone stop her. If you enjoyed this video, then click that like button and share this video, as it really helps the channel grow, and you can go check out our DeviantArt page and website. There'll be links in the description below, and I'll see you next time on the Photon Network.